Oh wait, is that Varys from Game of Thrones? Hello humans! My name is Comedian, and today on my channel we are taking another brave, wild step from the comfort of my own chair into the unknown, because it's another brand new band I've never heard of that I'll be reacting to. This one was sent in by a user called Scooty McFruity Pebbles? Scooty Goot, or something like that. Judging by his profile picture, he's a very kind, honourable, and sweet man. But anyway, today I'm reacting to a band I've never heard of, like I said. They are called King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, I believe, which makes me think that maybe nobody's actually heard of them, and all 800,000 views on this video are from the person who requested it. But who knows, we'll see. What I'm guessing we'll see is based on a name, something very strange, which I'm here for. I like strange things. I am a strange thing. So yeah, that's a good fit. So let's do this. Let's get weird. Hopefully. Oh, it's starting with manic laughter. It's like when I wake out of bed in the morning. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Just one of those names that you can see headlining Glastonbury one day. Planet B. This is very strange. I'm half expecting to go into sort of like a scene from The Lion King. And not a happy scene either, one of the very sad scenes from The Lion King. I'm not even going to go there. This is normal. Also, video editing nerd thing, the aspect ratio of this video so far, unless it changes, is basically like a strip of gum. I mean, this is what we call a landing strip right here. This is, I'm just gonna have a nice big black bar in the corner of my screen for you guys to look at. This is it's a very interesting aspect ratio. It might even be the same sort of aspect ratio that they filmed for, like, you know, Gone with the Wind. I don't know, old movies. Is it gonna be like Thrash? It might be Thrash. It is. Okay, I would not have guessed we were about to hear some thrash-metal, or I think it's thrash-metal, from the intro. But that's cool. I like being surprised. This is great, honestly. There's just something about this video which is a very knowing, like, we wanna make you feel very uncomfortable, but in a good way. We not want you to sit comfortably through this video. We want you to sort of sit there and feel vaguely uneasy, and I feel uneasy, and I feel breezy. This is basically my face when I wake up every day. Are these all the band members, or is it just one guy and his friends? Alright, let's try and listen to the lyrics this time. I'm not very good at listening to the lyrics, but I'll try. God damn it, I'll try. Open your eyes and light the fluid, get into it, break the cycle or something. It's a very sort of arsonist, you know, flame-happy message so far. We'll see if it develops. Is this like an environmentalist message? I mean, it seems almost obvious at this point, because I mean, you know, Planet B, that doesn't mean much to me just by itself, but they just said there is no Planet B, and I think I heard the words population exodus. I love the idea of, like, thrash-metal, like, basically kind of like, you know, Metallica style circa 1818? Metallica back in the Victorian years, Metallica style circa 1890 when James Hetfield was in a long Victorian dress. No, 1980s, you know, the thrash metal, but rather than just kind of like the generic, like, yeah, metal, death, blood, destruction, fire, etc. They're actually singing about the very real destruction, death, and fire of climate change, if I had to guess. I could be so off base here. This could just be some guys singing about how they can't wait for the apocalypse, and I'm making this environmental, but it seems to be hinting at that. If this doesn't make the politicians sit up and pay attention, I don't know what will. Rusting tractors. Rusting tractors. In the pursuit of making this song rhyme, they had to dip a bit below their established standard of what's bad for the planet. Like mass exodus, mass destruction, rusting tractors. I mean, think, people. Think. Is this where they filmed the Top Gear test tracks? It just looks like an episode of Top Gear now. There is no planet B. It's actually a really good. I mean, I don't know if these guys are a thrash metal band or if they just kind of, because it just seems so out there and wacky. I'm wondering if they are actually normally a thrash metal band or if this is just something silly they're doing. Not that protesting climate change is silly necessarily. Oh wait, is that Varys from Game of Thrones? I think it is. What's the spider doing out in the Top Gear test track? I'm getting confused. But yeah, thrash metal ? Band? Oh, he looks upset about their message. Or she looks upset, actually. I don't want to make any assumptions. Is this climate change come to bring death and destruction? Are they holding a Dyson? Oh no, it's a shotgun. It could have been a... This is hilarious, and obviously it's supposed to be funny. I don't know if that diminishes its message or improves on the message. I have no idea. I'm having a great time though. I don't know if I'm gonna go out and start recycling more, but I'm having a great time. I recycle. They look so happy to be shot. Maybe that's the message that, as a society, we're so happy being consumers and buying stuff that we don't care about our impending doom. I used to be a big metalhead. This is good. This is really good. Just lying down, accepting the fate. Just imagine if in 50 years' time we live in a beautiful utopian planet and all the climate's green and everything's fine and the CO2 level's back to normal and we look back and we're on our chairs drinking environmentally friendly sourced whiskey, swirling it and smoking a recyclable cigar and saying, who would have thought that King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard would be the ones who managed to make a difference and reverse the path of climate change? Oh, it's a funny old life, eh? I thought they were all dead by now. What is this, 2070? So what this video I hope addresses is that once all the humans die, the planet goes back to normal. This is good. I feel like I could picture myself in a crowd marching to this and also having an existential crisis thinking about climate change. Think about that. Oh, I do hope that's water. Fire can't light water. See, they didn't show it, cowards, because fire doesn't light water. Okay. Self-Immolate is the next song suggested for them. I'll leave that one for now. Wow. That was crazy. I like stuff that makes me feel like I've been punched in the brain. And that definitely had that effect. Obviously I had no idea what I was expecting when I clicked on this. I was maybe thinking like something very like hipsterish. No offense, Scooty McTooties. And it is very hipsterish, but it's also thrash metal. It's like environmentalist hipster thrash metal, which isn't a sentence I've ever said before, or anyone else on this planet, quite possibly. But yeah, I thought that was really cool. I mean, the message is, is commendable, if somewhat confusing. I think they should probably, try and keep all the points on an even playing field. I think dipping back to talk about rusty tractors, might diminish the points slightly, but I don't, I'm not environmentalist. I don't want to judge. I'm really curious now to see if the rest of their music is about environmentalism, or if they just had one. Or if they were just watching the Weather Channel one day and they were like, God damn it, that does it. We have to make an environmentalist thrash metal song. Yeah, it could be a really hardcore thrash metal band that normally sings about Satan and dying and all that kind of stuff. And then one day they were just like, let's make one environmentalist song and back on the wagon. But anyway, enough of me rambling. Thank you for suggesting that, Scooty McFruity. I had a really great time watching that. It was very, very bizarre, in a good way. I feel like I'm probably very, very bizarre. Whether that's in a good way is I'll leave up to the viewer. But yes, thank you for suggesting that. If you like this band or any band similar to them, which means you're probably a weirdo, like me, don't worry, we're all weirdos here together, then please feel free to suggest more songs by them or of them, around them, inspired by them. Songs inspired by Lizard, Gizzard, and the Wizard Fizzard, or whatever the name is. I was close enough. But yeah, I should probably stop talking now. So, thank you very much for watching. Please drop a nice squidgy, creamy like on my page. Please share the video with all of your family members, even the ones who aren't around anymore. God rest their souls. And remember, or if you liked me reaction to Lizard Wizard, click the subscribe button or I'll cut you gizzards.